Imagine this. You're a senior, sitting at your dining table with a beautiful plate of fish in front of you. You've been told your whole life that fish is healthy. It's lean, packed with protein, and often recommended for heart health. But what if I told you that not all fish are safe, especially as you age? That some fish, instead of protecting your body, may actually increase your chances of developing blood clots or even suffering a stroke. This might sound surprising, but the truth is clear. The type of fish you eat matters more than ever once you reach your golden years. Welcome to today's video, where we will explore in detail the fish that are dangerous for seniors because they increase stroke and clotting risk, the fish that are much safer and even protective for your brain and circulation, how to prepare and eat fish wisely so you get the benefits without hidden dangers. And here's my promise to you. If you watch till the very end, you will not only understand which fish to avoid and which ones to choose, but you will also gain practical, day-to-day tips that could protect you or your loved ones from life-threatening health issues. Before we dive in, let me ask you a quick question. What is your favorite type of fish to eat? Drop your answer in the comments below, because as we go through this video, you may be shocked to find out whether your favorite choice is safe or risky for your health. I'll be reading and replying to your comments, so don't be shy. Now, let's begin by understanding why seniors are at higher risk of stroke and blood clots, and why fish plays such a big role in that story. So why are seniors at higher risk of stroke when it comes to fish consumption? First, as we age, our vessels become less elastic, they stiffen. The natural balance that prevents blood clots can be disrupted. At the same time, seniors often have other risk factors: high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, or even reduced kidney function. These conditions all make clotting more likely. Now here's the critical part. The kind of fish you eat can either help reduce clot risk or silently make it worse. For example, oily fish that contain healthy omega-3 fats can thin the blood slightly, reducing the chances of clot formation. That's protective. On the other hand, processed fish loaded with salt can raise blood pressure, while high mercury fish can damage blood vessels and trigger clotting. And remember this, most seniors eat fish not once, but several times a week because it is often promoted as the healthy meat, which means that repeated bad choices can quietly accumulate damage over time, leading to serious events like stroke. That's why this topic is so urgent. Fish is not a neutral food for seniors. It is either medicine or it is poison. And now that we've set the stage, in the next section, we'll go deeper into the science of stroke and clotting in seniors so you fully understand why certain fish are dangerous and how to make safer choices. To understand why fish can raise or reduce the risk of stroke, we must first understand what actually happens during a stroke and why seniors are more vulnerable. A stroke occurs when the blood supply to the brain is suddenly interrupted. Think of it as a traffic jam in your brain's highway system. Your brain cells are extremely hungry for oxygen and nutrients, and they rely on blood vessels to deliver that fuel every second. When a clot blocks one of those vessels, or when a vessel bursts, the flow stops. Within minutes, brain cells begin to die. For seniors, this danger is magnified. Why? Because with age, three things happen simultaneously. Blood vessels stiffen. Imagine trying to push water through a garden hose that has hardened over time. The flow becomes weaker, and any blockage has a stronger impact. Blood thickens slightly. As we age, dehydration, hormonal changes, and slower circulation make the blood more prone to clotting. It's like syrup slowly replacing water. And other health conditions join in. High blood pressure, diabetes, kidney problems, and high cholesterol are far more common in seniors, and they each raise the chances of clot formation. Now here's the shocking part. The food you eat can tip this delicate balance either way. Some fish make your blood vessels more flexible and reduce clotting, but others, the salty, the processed, or the mercury-loaded varieties, add strain, making clots far more likely. This is why two seniors who both eat fish regularly may have very different outcomes. One enjoys brain protection, the other suffers a clot and a stroke. The difference? The type of fish on their plate. Now let's connect this directly to fish. When you eat fish, the nutrients and toxins inside that fish enter your bloodstream. Omega-3 fatty acids in oily fish can make your blood less sticky, meaning fewer clots form. That's why doctors often say fatty fish is good for the heart and brain. But on the flip side, fish that are fried, smoked, or heavily salted raise blood pressure. They add strain to your arteries, pushing them closer to rupture. High salt fish like salted cod or preserved mackerel are especially dangerous for seniors with high blood pressure. And then we have another hidden enemy, mercury. Large fish like swordfish, shark, king mackerel, and some tuna varieties build up mercury in their flesh. Over time, mercury damages the lining of blood vessels, making clots more likely. For seniors, whose vessels are already fragile, this is like adding gasoline to a fire. This is why fish is not simply healthy or unhealthy. It is a double-edged sword. The choice matters. So now you see, the science of stroke and blood clots isn't just about age. It's about what you put on your plate. In the next section, we will break down the worst types of fish for seniors, the ones that silently raise your stroke risk the most. If you or your loved ones eat these regularly, you need to know the risks. And don't worry, I'll also share which delicious fish are much safer options. Stay with me, because what you learn next could change the way you shop for fish forever. And if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do so now to help this video reach more seniors and create more awareness for senior-safe diet. Now that we understand why seniors are more prone to stroke, it's time to uncover the fish that silently put them at higher risk. Not all fish are safe. In fact, some are loaded with salt, toxins, or unhealthy fats that make your blood vessels weaker and your chances of stroke higher. Let's break them down one by one. 1. Fried fish. The first culprit is fried fish. When fish is deep fried, it absorbs large amounts of unhealthy trans fats and oils. These fats stiffen blood vessels and raise cholesterol, creating the perfect breeding ground for blood clots. Research shows that seniors who eat fried fish more than once a week have a significantly higher risk of stroke compared to those who eat baked or grilled fish. The oil and batter strip away the natural benefits of the fish and turn it into a dangerous food. 2. Smoked and salted fish. Examples include salted cod, pickled herring, and preserved mackerel. The second group is smoked or salted fish. These may taste delicious, but they are loaded with sodium. High sodium levels increase blood pressure dramatically, especially in seniors. When pressure in the arteries rises, the chance of rupture or clots skyrockets. A stroke caused by high blood pressure can happen suddenly, sometimes without warning. Salted cod, smoked salmon with added sodium, and preserved mackerel are the most dangerous examples. For seniors already struggling with hypertension, this is like adding fuel to a fire. 3. Large predator fish. Swordfish, shark, king mackerel, some tuna. The third danger group is large predator fish. These fish live long lives in the ocean and feed on many smaller fish, accumulating mercury in their flesh. Mercury is a heavy metal toxin. Over time, it damages the lining of blood vessels, increases oxidative stress, and makes clots form more easily. Seniors with fragile arteries are especially vulnerable. Swordfish, shark, king mackerel, and certain species of tuna, like big-eye or albacore in large amounts, carry the highest mercury risk. Eating these regularly may slowly increase stroke risk without you realizing it. 4. Processed fish products: fish sticks, fish balls, frozen fish fingers. The fourth group is processed fish products. Seniors often buy these because they are easy to cook. But convenience comes at a cost. These products are often mixed with fillers, preservatives, and high sodium content. They may look like fish, but nutritionally they are far from healthy. Eating these regularly doesn't just raise stroke risk, it also raises blood pressure, cholesterol, and weight gain, all contributors to clot formation. 5. Farmed fish: poorly raised tilapia or pangasius, also called swai. Finally, we must talk about certain farmed fish. Not all farmed fish are bad, but poorly raised varieties such as tilapia or pangasius, also called swai, are often fed cheap diets high in corn and soy oil. This makes their flesh high in omega-6 fats, the kind that cause inflammation. When omega-6 levels overpower omega-3, inflammation rises in the blood vessels, making clot forming easier. Seniors who eat this type of fish regularly may unknowingly increase their risk of stroke instead of lowering it. So, to recap, fried fish hardens arteries, smoked and salted fish overload your blood pressure, large predator fish fill your body with mercury, processed fish products sneak in sodium and chemicals, poorly raised farmed fish inflame your vessels. Each of these adds a risk for seniors, quietly raising the chance of stroke. But here's the good news: not all fish are dangerous. In fact, some fish can actually protect your brain, reduce clotting, and lower stroke risk. In the next section, we'll look at the best fish for seniors, the ones that truly support brain health and keep your blood flowing safely. This is where you'll learn how to replace the dangerous fish with smart, healthy, and tasty choices. We've seen the hidden dangers in some types of fish, but now let's switch to the positive side. The ocean and rivers also give us fish that act as natural medicine, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, clean protein, and brain-protecting nutrients. For seniors, the right fish can reduce inflammation, lower blood clot risks, stabilize blood pressure, and even boost memory. Here's the stroke-safe fish you should embrace. Number 1. Salmon, wild-caught, not farmed with poor diets. Salmon is one of the best fish for seniors. When it's wild-caught, it contains a perfect balance of omega-3 fatty acids that lower blood pressure, thin the blood naturally, and reduce clot formation. These omega-3s also protect the brain by strengthening the walls of blood vessels, making them less likely to rupture. Just 2 servings of grilled or baked salmon a week can cut stroke risk significantly. Number 2. Sardines. Next are sardines. They are small, oily fish that are packed with omega-3s, calcium, and vitamin D. Because they are small, they don't accumulate dangerous mercury like larger fish do. For seniors, sardines are excellent for bone strength, brain health, and lowering clot risk. Eating sardines once or twice a week is a powerful way to protect the arteries leading to the brain. Number 3. Trout, especially rainbow trout. Rainbow trout is another fantastic choice. It's mild in flavor but rich in stroke-fighting omega-3s. Unlike some farmed fish, trout is often raised in cleaner environments with better feed, which keeps its nutrient profile strong. Trout also provides selenium, a mineral that protects the brain from oxidative stress, one of the hidden triggers of stroke in older adults. Number 4. Anchovies. Anchovies may be small, but they pack a powerful punch. They're full of omega-3s, protein, and minerals. Like sardines, they are low in mercury because of their short lifespan. They also contain natural antioxidants that reduce blood clot formation. Seniors who enjoy anchovies in salads, pasta, or light dishes get both flavor and stroke protection. Number 5. Herring. Herring is another oily fish, often eaten in Northern Europe. When it's fresh and not preserved with salt, herring is an excellent stroke-preventing choice. It contains high levels of omega-3s and vitamin B12, which support nerve and brain function. Fresh, grilled, or baked herring is one of the healthiest fish for older adults. Number 6. Mackerel. Smaller varieties, Atlantic or chub, not king mackerel. Mackerel can be tricky. Large king mackerel carries mercury and should be avoided, but smaller species like Atlantic mackerel or chub mackerel are excellent for seniors. These smaller fish provide abundant omega-3s without mercury risks. They help thin the blood, lower cholesterol, and keep blood vessels elastic, all protective against stroke. Number 7. Pollock. Pollock is often overlooked, but it is a very safe, lean fish with mild flavor. It's low in fat, low in mercury, and easy to digest, making it ideal for seniors with sensitive stomachs. Pollock may not be as omega-3 rich as salmon, but it is a solid, safe choice for seniors who want variety without increasing their risk of stroke. So, what does this all mean? Seniors don't need to give up fish. They simply need to choose wisely. Salmon, sardines, trout, anchovies, herring, smaller mackerel, and pollock are safe and protective. These fish lower inflammation, reduce blood clotting, support the brain, and give you steady, safe energy. Eating these in place of the dangerous ones we covered earlier can mean the difference between a stroke-filled future and a healthier, sharper, more independent life. But here's the catch. It's not only about what type of fish you eat. It's also about how you cook it. In the next section, we'll uncover the best and worst cooking methods for seniors. You'll see how one simple cooking choice can turn a healthy fish into a harmful one. Now that we know the best and worst fish for seniors, let's talk about something just as important: how the fish is cooked. Even the healthiest fish can lose its benefits, or worse, become harmful if it's prepared the wrong way. On the other hand, the right cooking methods keep all the nutrients intact and make fish easier for seniors to digest. So let's break down the cooking styles that protect seniors from stroke and the ones that put them at higher risk. Worst cooking methods for seniors. 1. Deep frying. When fish is deep fried, it absorbs unhealthy oils and trans fats. These fats increase inflammation, raise cholesterol, and make blood thicker, all of which increase the risk of blood clots and stroke. For seniors, fried fish is one of the most dangerous ways to eat seafood. If fish is fried often, the omega-3s are destroyed and replaced with artery-damaging oils. 2. Smoking or heavy salting. Smoked fish may taste good, but it often contains very high levels of salt and sometimes harmful compounds from the smoking process. Too much salt raises blood pressure, a major cause of stroke. For seniors, smoked or salted fish should only be eaten occasionally, if at all. 3. Charred or burnt grilling. Grilling can be healthy, but when fish is charred or burnt, it creates harmful chemicals that increase inflammation and damage blood vessels. This risk is especially concerning for older adults whose bodies are less able to repair damaged tissues. Avoiding blackened or overcooked fish is key. Now let's talk the best cooking methods for seniors. 1. Baking. Baking is one of the safest and healthiest ways to cook fish. It uses little or no oil, keeps omega-3s intact, and preserves vitamins. Baked salmon or trout with light herbs and olive oil is a stroke protective meal that's gentle on digestion. 2. Steaming. Steaming is the gold standard for seniors. It preserves nearly 100% of the nutrients, keeps fish tender, and avoids harmful fats or smoke. For seniors with chewing or digestive problems, steamed fish is soft, easy to eat, and extremely stroke safe. 3. Poaching. Poaching, gently cooking fish in water, broth, or milk, is another senior-friendly method. It keeps the fish moist, protects delicate omega-3 oils, and reduces the risk of nutrient loss. Poached fish is also very light on the stomach, making it perfect for older adults with weak digestion. 4. Light grilling, without charring. Grilling can still be healthy if it's done correctly on low to medium heat without burning. Grilling brings out flavor while keeping the omega-3s intact, but seniors should avoid blackened edges and pair grilled fish with vegetables for balance. So here's the bottom line. Avoid deep frying, heavy smoking, salting, or burned grilling. These turn fish from medicine into a hidden danger. Choose baking, steaming, poaching, or gentle grilling. These methods keep the nutrients seniors need to stay stroke-free. But fish is not just about what kind you choose or how you cook it. It's also about how often you eat it and how much you should have at once. In the next section, we'll uncover the ideal fish portion sizes and safe weekly limits for seniors. This is where most people make mistakes, eating too little or sometimes far too much. We've explored the best and worst fish and the safest cooking methods, but here's a question many seniors still ask. How much fish should I really eat? The truth is, even healthy fish can become harmful if you eat too much, while eating too little means missing out on stroke protection. Finding the right balance is the key, and that's what we'll cover now. Recommended fish portions for seniors. Standard portion size. For seniors, the recommended serving of fish is 3 to 4 ounces per meal, about the size of a deck of cards or the palm of your hand. This amount is enough to provide protective omega-3 fatty acids without overloading the body with mercury or protein. Weekly frequency. Experts recommend seniors eat 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish per week. That's about 6 to 12 ounces total, enough to lower stroke risk, protect the heart, and support brain health. But here's the important part. Not every fish should be eaten weekly. Some high mercury fish must be eaten far less often or avoided completely. Fish that should be limited. High mercury fish. Seniors should avoid or limit fish like king mackerel, swordfish, shark, and tilefish. Eating these more than once a month may increase mercury buildup, which can affect brain health, nerve function, and even increase stroke risk. Canned tuna. Canned tuna can be eaten, but seniors should limit it to 1 to 2 times a week at most. Light tuna is safer than albacore, which has higher mercury levels. If eaten too often, tuna may cancel out the brain and heart benefits seniors are trying to gain. Best fish choices for weekly rotation. Here's a safe weekly plan for seniors who want to reduce stroke risk. Salmon, wild caught, 1 to 2 times per week. Trout or sardines, 1 time per week. Mackerel, Atlantic, not king, 1 time per week. Herring or anchovies, 1 time per week. This variety prevents mercury buildup while giving the full spectrum of protective omega-3s. Meal pairing tips. Fish should always be paired with vegetables, whole grains, or legumes. This balances protein intake, improves digestion, and reduces salt cravings. Adding lemon juice or herbs also enhances flavor naturally without needing excess salt. So here's the safe rule. Eat 2 to 3 portions of fish per week. Stick to low mercury fish like salmon, trout, and sardines. Limit canned tuna and avoid high mercury fish altogether. This simple balance gives seniors the benefits of fish without the risks. But there's one last piece of the puzzle. What seniors drink alongside fish? The wrong beverage can undo all the benefits, while the right drink can multiply stroke protection. That's what we'll uncover in the next section. Now that we know which fish are safe for seniors and how often to eat them, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: drinks. Yes, the beverages you enjoy with your meal can either boost fish's stroke-fighting benefits or silently cancel them out. Let's break down the best and worst drinks to pair with fish if you want to protect your brain, heart, and circulation. Drinks seniors should avoid with fish. 1. Sugary sodas. Pairing fish with sodas is one of the worst choices for seniors. Sodas are loaded with sugar and artificial additives that spike blood sugar, increase inflammation, and raise stroke risk. Even diet sodas are not safe. Studies show they may worsen circulation and increase clotting risks in seniors. 2. Excessive alcohol. A small glass of red wine may have heart benefits, but drinking alcohol with fish in excess can be dangerous for seniors. It raises blood pressure, increases the chance of blood clots, and weakens medication effectiveness for seniors already on stroke-preventing drugs. 3. High-salt tomato juice. Tomato juice can be healthy, but the canned or bottled versions are often loaded with sodium. Too much salt raises blood pressure and increases stroke risk, undoing the good effects of fish. Best drinks to pair with fish for stroke prevention. 1. Water with lemon. Plain water with a squeeze of lemon is the best partner for fish. It hydrates the body, supports digestion, and lemon adds vitamin C, which improves absorption of fish's nutrients. 2. Green tea. Green tea contains antioxidants called catechins, which reduce blood clotting and improve artery flexibility. Drinking green tea alongside baked salmon or sardines enhances brain and heart protection. 3. Herbal infusions. Chamomile, ginger, hibiscus. Herbal teas like chamomile calm the nervous system. Ginger improves circulation, and hibiscus helps lower blood pressure. These are excellent alternatives to sugary drinks when enjoying fish-based meals. 4. Red wine, in moderation. One small glass of red wine with fish may offer antioxidants called polyphenols that protect the brain and arteries. But remember, moderation is key. No more than 1 small glass a day for women and 2 for men, and only if your doctor approves. Here's a safe, stroke-preventing meal combination for seniors. Baked salmon with steamed vegetables, brown rice on the side, a glass of water with lemon, or a cup of green tea. This combination balances healthy protein, fiber, and hydration while avoiding excess salt, sugar, or unhealthy fats. So, here's the takeaway. Avoid pairing fish with sodas, excess alcohol, or salty juices. Choose water, lemon, green tea, or herbal infusions instead. Use moderation with red wine if your doctor approves. By making smart beverage choices, seniors can double the protective power of fish against stroke and circulation problems. Now, in the final part of this series, we'll bring everything together, creating a complete senior-friendly fish plan that includes safe choices, cooking methods, and weekly balance for stroke protection. This last part is your action plan you can start today. We've explored the dangerous fish seniors should avoid, the safe ones to enjoy, cooking methods, portion sizes, shopping tips, and even which drinks to pair with meals. Now it's time to bring it all together into a step-by-step, senior-friendly fish plan that lowers stroke risk, supports brain health, and keeps circulation strong. This is your complete action blueprint, clear, practical, and ready to use today. Section 1. The Weekly Fish Schedule for Seniors. The American Heart Association recommends at least 2 servings of fish per week. But for seniors concerned about stroke, balance is critical. Here's a safe weekly plan. 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, baked or grilled. 1 to 2 servings of lean whitefish, cod, tilapia, haddock, steamed or baked. Plant-based seafood alternatives once per week. Seaweed, algae supplements, walnuts, flax seeds. Limit high mercury fish, tuna, king mackerel, swordfish, at most once per month or avoid completely. Section 2. The stroke-safe cooking pyramid. Cooking method matters almost as much as the fish itself. Here's a simple pyramid to follow. Cooking pyramid for seniors. Top, best choice, steaming, baking, grilling. Middle, okay in moderation, light pan searing in olive oil. Bottom, avoid, deep frying, heavy batter, creamy sauces. Section 3. Safe portion sizes. Portion control is essential for seniors. Too much fish can increase mercury exposure, while too little reduces benefits. The safe portion is 3 to 4 ounces per serving, about the size of a deck of cards or the palm of your hand. Section 4. Stroke-safe meal pairings. Fish works best when combined with other brain-protecting foods. Here are stroke-safe pairings. Baked salmon plus steamed broccoli plus quinoa plus lemon water. Grilled cod plus spinach salad plus olive oil dressing plus green tea. Sardines on whole grain toast plus avocado plus hibiscus tea. Section 5. Shopping and storage rules. When buying fish, seniors must focus on safety. Here are the rules. Buy from trusted markets. Avoid questionable frozen imports. Check smell and eyes. Fresh fish should not smell fishy. Freeze immediately if not cooking the same day. Cook within 24 hours for maximum safety. Section 6. Stroke-fighting drinks with fish. Pair fish meals with drinks that improve circulation, not harm it. Best, water with lemon, green tea, chamomile tea. Moderate, small glass of red wine if doctor approves. Avoid sodas, energy drinks, salty canned juices, excess alcohol. Section 7. The monthly reset. Every month, take time to reset your fish routine. Track how many servings you ate, whether you balanced fatty and lean fish, and if you avoided unhealthy cooking methods. This reflection ensures you don't slip into habits that increase stroke risk. The final blueprint. Let's put everything together into a single stroke-safe plan for seniors. Weekly blueprint. 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish, baked salmon, grilled sardines. 1 to 2 servings of lean fish, steamed cod, baked tilapia. Plant-based omega-3s once per week. Seaweed, walnuts, flax seeds. Pair with water, lemon, or tea. Avoid fried fish, heavy sauces, and sugary sodas. Portion 3 to 4 ounces per serving. Fish can be your greatest ally or your silent risk. By choosing the right types, cooking them the safe way, and pairing them wisely, seniors can lower their risk of stroke, protect their memory, and enjoy life with stronger circulation. This is not just a diet. It's a protective lifestyle. Start small, follow this weekly blueprint, and let every bite of fish work for your health, not against it. If this video helped or enlightened you, subscribe to Healthy Body Nourishment. Share this video with your family and turn on notifications for more senior health tips.